Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, or people call me Podcast Pete. Whatever works for you, do it. What is your strategy? Is my rant or my time with you for a few minutes. So, if you want to know what strategy is possible, then stay tuned. I'm going to give you 3 tips. Okay. So I do have what networking matters podcast, but let's just say strategy matters podcast, because if you don't have a strategy, it's like operating a boat without a rudder. You're just going to go back and forth, back and forth. You want to know what your strategy is in business. And I'm going to give you 3 things here. First and foremost, have a guide, have a mentor, have a coach. Why is this important? Because look at everything out there in America. Whether you're watching a movie, which the new one out is Gladiators. I don't know who was a director for it, but a movie has a director for a reason. It's just, they don't just show up and just start talking. You got to have a person to direct it. Look at an orchestra. The orchestra is the person who's leading a community of people. They're leading whatever you want to call the orchestra leader. Okay. Business, have a coach, have a community business coach like we have in our ecosystem. It's number 3 on our ecosystem. 3. We have others. We have 8 others. Actually, it's 10 is our ecosystem, but we have a bonus that's only available to people that are in the category where we don't have a scalable model right now. But every single step in our ecosystem is scalable. Every single step. So I had a person, this was a while ago, maybe 6 months, that I went and got certified from the High Performance Institute, Brendan Bouchard, because I got coached. I had such transformational experience with it. I said, that is the missing piece to our ecosystem, is coaching people on the strategy. So I go get certified, and I'm, of course, I'm excited about it because I get the transformation personally. Unbelievable transformation. And I said it like this to the person, you can get to the 20-yard line by yourself, but celebrating in the end zone is a whole different mindset. It's a whole different experience. It's a whole different way you play the game. And if you want to celebrate in the end zone, a coach and a mentor can do that. Let me give you another analogy. If we're in basketball season, so let me tie it to this. Let's look at the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan. Before Coach Phil Jackson came to Chicago, he was a great scorer. I think he led the league in scoring a couple of years, but they weren't winning championships. So the general manager, owner of the Bulls, hires Phil Jackson. He comes in and he builds a system, a flow, brings in Dennis Rodman, brings in Bill Cartwright, brings in Steve Kerr, brings in, I think there's a couple others there, brings in the players to build around Michael Jordan. Then all of a sudden, what happens? They start winning championships. The flow, the coach, the Zen coach. Phil Jackson ended up winning 11 national NBA championships. 11. Not 1, not 2, but 11. That's not by accident. He won 2 as a player. So that's 13. Do you think he has a talent? You better believe he does. They call him the Zen coach. So he leaves Chicago after 6 national NBA championships, and he goes to LA, where he has 2 very talented, big egos, Kobe, the late Kobe Bryant, and the Shaq. He gets them to work together. He puts a team together again. He wins championships, 5 of them. So 11 championships. What's the common thing between Chicago and LA besides a few miles? A coach, a high performance coach. So I get high performance certified from Brendon Burchard, and you can Google him, see what the internet says about him. Don't take my word for it. Just check it out. So I'm talking to this person, and he goes, "Have you seen my resume?" I said, "No, but I know it's very impressive." It would be like Michael Jordan saying to Phil Jackson, "Hey, have you seen how many points I scored last season? Do you see I led the league in scoring?" And Phil would say, "Yeah." "Do you see how many championships you have?" 0. "Do you want championships?" "Yeah, of course. That's why I play the game." Okay. Then I have a system. I have a flow. I have a strategy that can help you win championships. Are you in? And of course, that's history. So yes, he said yes. So he built it. So with my friend, not that a friend, he wasn't impressive, very impressive, just absolutely off the chain impressive. But we tend to think we can do it by ourselves. And if Michael Jordan would have thought, "I'm going to continue to lead the league in scoring," how many championships would he have won? I guarantee you wouldn't have been close to 5, because you need a team, you need a community, you need a strategy, you need a coach. That's why I want to challenge you to get our ecosystem. See, hey, look, I'm not going to say that you should have it today, but we're getting into the most incredible time of our lifetime, with AI kicking in, with the economy now having a leader that can do what they've done so far, whether you like President Trump, former President Trump, or not. If you get focused on his personality, maybe you don't like him. Hey, look, people don't like me. I don't have to have everybody like me, but he gets results. He gets the outcome, and he's put a team together. So you can either jump on the Trump train and ride the wave, or you can say, "Nah, I think I won't get on that train," and that'll be opportunity loss. So you can get into our ecosystem, and you can grow by 10x. Number 9 is AI. My partner, Jeff Bourgeois, is a absolutely genius, brilliant, incredible. He has an AI agency. You can get a free course with number 9 on this. Let me bring it up so you can. There we go. One, because you can understand our strategy, and each one of the 10. We won't count the bonus, because you can't get that unless you're a one-on-one client, and there's only 4 of them. So let's focus on the 10. They're all scalable. Every single one of them is scalable. So go ahead and download it. Get it. I don't even ask for your name or an email. Just get it, learn an ecosystem. And for those that maybe are not familiar with that term in marketing, look at Apple. When you have an ecosystem, everything works together to get a higher outcome. And you want to drive your business with ecosystem. Let me get this off the screen. Okay. So, and even with number 1 on our ecosystem, if you haven't heard of the gentleman, Daniel Priestley, Google him. Score app, assessments, waiting lists, concepts that will help you get leads. And everybody needs them. But if you go to PeteKane.me, you can take an assessment. And that can help you know where you are, help us to know where you are, to better serve you. It's all about serving people. And that's why we want you to share this with people that you think can benefit from the term, what is your strategy? Because you have to have a strategy in anything you do. So my name's Pete Kane. Podcast Pete, Google me. Just Google me. See what comes up. Check me out. Do your due diligence. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day. Make an impact in whatever you do in life or business.